So today I'm going to show you the number one thing that helped me scale a client's ad account to 100k per month plus in spend in just 120 days. So most brands I speak to who aren't seeing the results that they want, they're making this one huge mistake, and this is what we implemented. This is the number one thing that will make the difference inside your ad account if you're not doing it properly at the minute. And that is, they have no creative system. So every week these brands are making new ads based on what they think worked well and what ads looked like they did the best. So here's an example of our client who we're doing this with at the minute. We implemented the creative system. So they're spending $111,000 in the last 30 days. So this is the 22nd of July to the 20th of August, the last 30 days. And you can see they've spent over $111,000. And here's a bar chart going from where we started working together. So we started working together around this period here in the middle of May, yeah. So this is April till August. And you can see they're spending around $16,000 here. And this is where we started working together in the middle of this month. The month after that, doubled the ROAS, doubled the spend. ROAS continued going up, almost tripled the spend from when we first started working together. And now we're only 3 weeks into this month and they've spent $86,000, so on track for more than $100,000 month in spend. And they're happy with the ROAS, so we're in a good position, and we're going to get more creatives in. And the biggest thing that we changed in this period was having a proper creative system in place. So they were running ads here, but they weren't reverse engineering them in this method. And they had their own creative system, but they were missing the one big step that we like to follow and what I'm going to run through in this video. So the only thing why we've seen a drop of ROAS is we don't have the volume of creatives because of something in terms of stock. We haven't been able to produce creatives on their end, but we're getting some new creatives in the next few weeks. So everything's looking good. The ad spend's growing, the ROAS is on track, and they're happy with it. So, and it all came down to this one change that I'm going to talk about right now. So a creative system needs to clearly break down these 3 points before any ads are launched, before any ads are even written, before you even think about writing a brief. You need to have these 3 points. Creator name and demographic. So your research should clearly define the creator name or the type of creator you want at least. So you'll know the demographic that's going to fit the ad from your research. And if you don't, then you need to watch one of my research videos because you're missing some big points there. And that goes with the same as angle and creative concept. So they're exactly the same. You need to be doing the research up front. So when you get to this point, the angle that you're targeting, the creative concept is going to be really easy for you to choose. So it's really important you get these 3 beforehand so you can go ahead and track back once you've launched the ads, what worked, why did it work, and the reasoning and the strategy behind it. So this is what we do with all of our clients. So once we've launched the ads, we'll take the ones that have performed best, then we'll refer back to our creative strategy. And within that, we'll have our creator name and demographic. So we can easily see, okay, this creator, this demographic type performed better than this one. Then you can have angles you're targeting. So for us, we always do our angles, creative concepts in the strategy. So an example of an angle might be low energy in the morning as a pain point. But then some creative concepts might be 3 reasons why, unboxing, taste tests and stuff like that. So that being in your strategy is so important to the success of your future creatives. And this one change can literally transform your ad account if you do this properly. All you need to do is track these accurately. So once you've launched the ads, you can come back to it, see what performed, see what didn't perform. And then from there, you can optimize so much easier than if you were having to go into the briefs, watch the videos themselves to work this stuff out after. You might get it slightly wrong. And the thing is, it actually makes the brief writing process easier as well. So it's really important that you do get this done and you'll see so much better results inside your ad account. So this can be as simple as a Google Sheet or a Google Doc. So this is an example of something we do. So you have the brief, so you'll have the brief 1, brief 2, brief 3, for example. The creator, so in here, whilst you're creating your strategy, if you're unaware of the name of the creator, you might have the demographic in there, whatever it may be. Once you actually have decided the creator, you can go ahead, put the creator's name in there. You can leave the demographic in there if you like. It might make things easier when you're referring back. We also have the angle. So that's really important to have in there. So you can literally come back, okay, what angle's done the best? This angle, let's do more of that. And that's the same with concept. So you can see now Well, having this sheet will make it so much more efficient for you to come back and optimize your creatives going forward. So we do this with all our clients, all our creatives, and we have this strategy in a document that looks just like this, and we'll break down every single brief. And you can add more things to this. This right here is a really broken down version of what we do, just to simplify it for this video. But you can add more things, such as the framework you're using, or if there's any you're doing a mashup, you can add the type of video and stuff like that. So if you're interested in seeing the full thing, I can make a video on that. But this isn't the point of it. This is just to get the basics right, because this is what we did for our client. Generally, they were running ads before. So we created this system by doing the research, coming up with a strategy and writing it down like this, launching the ads, and then iterating month on month. And in 120 days, we've took them to 100k per month in spend. And literally 3 months ago, they were at 15k per month. So it's really, really important that you do this. And if you aren't doing it, or you aren't doing it effectively, then it's kind of a good sign, because you know you've got so much growth left in your ad account. And this gets really, really important when you start spending more than 30k per month on ads. Anything less than that, I think you can get away with it. And to be honest, I've seen brands get away with it up to 50k a month, but it becomes super, super inefficient if you're doing it at any more than 30k a month, because this is when you can really start to scale. I think once you get to 30k a month, 100k per month is round the corner in spend. So it's really important that when you get to 30k per month, you start taking this seriously, so you can really optimize your ads. And it might seem like something small, but this one change gives you the ability to reverse engineer your winning ads. Like I said before, it makes it so much easier for you to quickly come back and actually reverse engineer your ads. So, okay, this one did well. What was the concept? What was the creator? What was the angle? And then you can build off it. You should be able to figure out what angles, concepts, and creators worked and didn't work at a glance, so you can make more quickly. Once the ads are launched, this gives us the ability to clearly see what worked and the strategy behind it, as I've already said. And this improves our optimization process and improves our ads going forward. So when you do this, it might seem like pointless at the beginning, but you're future-proofing yourself, because you know, okay, in a month's time, 3 weeks' time, once I've launched these ads, I can look back and optimize on them. And this is something we implement for all of our clients at Media Engineered. So I appreciate your time. If you found value from this, please give me a like. Let me know if you have any questions, and I appreciate you watching.